My name is Brother Timothy Driscoll. I made my first vows as a Marianist in 1978. And since then I've been a teacher. I've taught art, I've taught English, I've taught religion. I've been a guidance counselor. I was chairman of the art department here. The last 10 years I've been involved at St. Martin's as the chaplain there and helping to develop the school. St. Martin's was originally built as a parish grade school for St. Martha's Parish in the middle 1950s, and it served as the parish grade school until 1992. Then it became a regional school for Uniondale and Hempstead, and at that time it was named St. Martin de Porres School. And by 2004, that school was clearly failing. The enrollment was down below 100. The principal had finished his term, and it was really uncertain as to what was going to happen with the school. At the same time, a new pastor was coming into the parish, and he, in August, called us and said, I'm going to ask you to do something kind of unexpected. Would you think of taking charge of this school to ensure that there would be Catholic education in that area? And we thought about it, we talked about it, prayed about it, and we really felt that if Catholic education is our mission, our vocation, our service to the church, that those neighborhoods really needed a good Catholic school. And so we would take on the mission of trying to revive it and build a vibrant school there. So we just finished 10 years, and we have now 460 students. So it's been a great growth, and it's been a wonderful experience of I guess what we would call distinctly Marianist education, of bringing an education that's centered on a family spirit, that's about faith, and that really tries to create a community where learning can take place. I think my Marian concentration, my Marian prayer has grown over the years. As I've come to see in Mary very much a model of what it means to be a disciple, that Mary she's the mother of Jesus, but she's also his first follower. And her humility, her willingness to allow herself to be used by God in the ways that he wanted rather than she wanted, that for me has been very important in prayer, as trying to, allow God to work in me and through me for what he wants and not necessarily what I particularly want. I think if my life had proceeded according to the plan that I thought I wanted, it would be very different than what it actually turned out to be. And I certainly think it's probably been more fruitful according to his way than the one I would have mapped out for myself. I also very much, in our Marianists, following Father Chaminade, find in the story of Cana and doing whatever he tells you, that for me is an important Marian insight, that Mary is the one who's present with people, who's attentive to their needs, and who tries to lead others to Jesus so that they can be filled. A distinctive part of our Marianist spirituality is what we call family spirit, and our family spirit is expressed first in our community life, and so we live together as brothers as a way of witnessing to the value of Christian life. Father Chaminade wanted the communities that he founded, and remember he founded communities of lay people and also of religious men and women. He wanted them to reflect the early Christian community that is described in the Acts of the Apostles, that community that was one heart and one mind. And so that our life together is not just for us. It's not just about making a nice life for ourselves together. It's about living together in a way that witnesses to the gospel, that witnesses to Jesus Christ's idea that we are all part of his body, that we all work together to form one body, which is Jesus Christ. And that witness is, I think, really important today in a world where a lot of people don't have community, where families are stressed, where a lot of people live alone and experience loneliness. And so I think that the witness that we give of our brotherhood, of our community, is a valuable lesson to the world.